Welcome to your Infinity Yoga Flow. We have the lovely Rachel here doing the demonstrations of the asanas. I'll be giving you the cues. We're going to start right away. For this class, all you need is a yoga mat. However, if you need a strap or a block to get into some of the postures, please feel free. Let's get started. We are going to jam today, aren't we, Rachel? That's right. So our movements start with a prep flow. And we want you to focus on the articulation of the movement between the movement. That way, when you go to do the flow, you're going to be nice and warmed up. Starting off in child's pose, arms straight out in front, hips back towards heels, spine is long. I want you to imagine as if your hands are in the sand and ground down. Take a big inhale. Just fill the rib cage. As you exhale, deflate. We're going to start to move. Make believe you're going to pull yourself up a wall. As you inhale, curl yourself into tabletop position. Drop it all the way down, chest to mat, elbows towards hips. Inhale, upward facing. And by upward facing, I mean Cobra. Exhale, drop the chest, drop the chin, and then push back, tabletop into child's pose 2 more times. So articulating through. You can inhale, dropping the chest. Breathe here. Inhale, Cobra. Keep it shallow as you do. Exhale, drop the chin, drop the chest, send the hips back, pushing with the arms. Really focus on going from point A to point B to point C. Inhale, articulation, feeling the spine, the body. Descend, decelerate, breathing here. Inhale, Cobra, elbows towards hips. Exhale, drop it down, push with the hands as much as you need to, sending the hips back, making your way back into child's pose. Transition through tabletop position. One of my favorites, basic cueing. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spine is neutral, so you're not arching or you're not curling. It's pretty much natural curves of the spine, very Pilates. Stepping right foot outside right pinky. Big step coming into dragon lunge. Inhale, open up the chest. As you exhale, send your hips back. Right leg will straighten. Inhale, chest opens. Back foot can stay flexed, making a nice little platform. Exhale, sending the hips back. Once more, inhale, shoulder slide down the back, knee opens up a little bit, chest opens. As you exhale, send the hips back, straightening the right leg, little hamstring stretch. Inhale, come back into dragon lunge. We're going to transition into one of my favorite poses, asanas, kneeling warrior. You're going to shift your back shin so it makes like a figure 4, making a platform. Right leg will straighten. Fingertips go in front of you. Inhale, as you exhale, drop your hips back, staying on the back ball of the left foot, giving yourself a little inner thigh stretch. Exhale, drop it back. Same movement, you're going to think of inhaling, pull yourself forward, neutral spine. Exhale, dropping the hips back. Now we're going to do kneeling warrior thread. Inhale, right arm high to the sky, chest will open, torso will rotate. Exhale, thread it straight through, blade of the hand on the mat. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, thread it. The hips will stay relatively quiet. It's your torso that's doing more of the rotation. Inhale, exhale, thread it on through. Muy bueno. From this position, shift your shin, turn to the back of the mat, coming into a tabletop type situation, adding on. Exhale, drop the hips back, coming into child's pose. Spine is long. Inhale, this time curl, make your way into tabletop position, then send the chest up, arms straight, upward facing dog. Modification, you can do Cobra. Exhale, send the hips back. It's like a wave. And then ride the wave, feeling the spine, arms straight, chest up. Thighs soft. Pushing the hips back. Exhale, we'll do one more. Curling through, so pull yourself forward. Chest goes forward, arms straighten up. Inhale, as you exhale, send the hips back into child's pose. Let's make this flow a little bit more. Inhale into tabletop position, left foot outside left hand, big step, dragon. Exhale, send the hips back, hamstring stretch, left leg straight. Inhale, chest up, breathe here, slowing it down. Exhale, left leg will straighten, hamstring stretch, back foot flexed. Inhale, coming into dragon. Exhale, send the hips back, arms straight. Last one, inhale, dragon lunge. Finish right here. We're going to come back into the favorite posture of the day, kneeling warrior. So shift your back shin so you make like a platform, knee underneath the hip. Left leg is straight, arms out in front of you. Big inhale, exhale, drop the hips back. Option to stay on the back ball of the right foot. Inhale, pull yourself forward and kind of feel, it's a small range of motion, but it should feel really good on that inner thigh. Kind of gets your hips ready too. Last one, exhale, drop it back. Inhale, back into your kneeling warrior. Let's thread our warrior. So left arm's gonna reach high to the sky. Notice that the hips stay relatively quiet, straight line to the top. Exhale, thread your arm underneath you. Dropping the shoulder slightly, inhale, but not the neck onto the floor. Exhale, thread it through. Let's do one more. Inhale, reaching high. Rachel gets a high five. Exhale, thread it through, and drop both hands down. Just shift, pivot, so that you're gonna be facing the top of the mat. Coming back into tabletop position. Nice, easy, and breezy. Tuck back toes, downward facing dog. Look between the hands. Walk it up one step at a time, as if you're going somewhere somewhat sacred. On this movement, we're gonna go from chair to sitting down. You can use your hands. Inhale, coming into chair pose. Drop the hips back. Weight towards the heels. You should be able to see your toes. Spine is nice and long, angled in line with the shin. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, let's do the modification first. Drop your hips low as you can. Fingertips go to the floor, and just drop it all the way back. Knees can be spread wide to help you adjust your hips. Now you're going to push yourself forward, coming back into chair pose. You can use your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the hips. Use the hands. We'll do one more. This time you can use no hands. Inhale. She's going to drop her hips without using the hands, and then the seat all the way to the floor, coming into a bridge type situation, laying completely flat. Inhale. As you exhale, both legs will go straight to the ceiling. Let's do a little bit of C-curve Pilates, shall we? Inhale, arms reach behind the head. Exhale, head and shoulders peel off the mat. We're just going to hold this for a nice 10 seconds. Inhale, lower the legs to a challenging position. Option to reach the hands back for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze core, 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. One more. Hug knees to the chest, grab the backs of the thighs, rock and roll 3 times. We're going to get right into our flow. So we kind of hit everything. Focus on the movement, focus on the patterns of the breath. Last one, bring your hands directly out in front, coming into tabletop position. Drop the hips back towards the heels. If you have not yet set an intention, now's the time. If you don't have anything, I might offer something up for you. Let's talk about states. And the state that you're in now, have some love and gratitude for that. And if at the end of class you're in a different state, have love and gratitude for that. However, throughout the class, we're going to try to influence your state and see if we can maybe let something go that is no longer serving you, or fix something that you've been wanting to address for a while. Have a wonderful class. Here we go. Okay, let's get started.